Well, good morning. Rise and shine on day 2 in Alaska. And the weather has turned to a nice cold weather. So, a little rainy today. Hopefully it warms up a little bit, or at least the rain stops. I have gonna go on a little ride and with the tour group that I met. And I'll let you know how that goes, and of course I'll get as much video as possible. Alright, quick little update. Yes, I put a hat on because, yes, my bald head was getting cold. So, I just met this couple from New Mexico. They were up here for a couple days. They just got back from where I am trying to get to right now, and they saw 5 polar bears. 5 polar bears. You know how freaking awesome it will be to see a freaking polar bear? I swear, if I see a polar bear on this trip, hands down, mark my words, this will be my favorite trip of my life. Because who gets to see polar bears? Besides in a freaking zoo. Wild polar bears. I'm super excited. I hope we get to see them. I hope you get to see them through my channel. So, we'll see you soon. I hope. For our tour to start, I'm in the excursion, ready to go.
So yeah, we just had the late last night. We were up till about 2:30 in the morning.
This was daylight.
Had to clean it up.
Yeah, at least it was daylight, and
at least it was daylight. Yeah.
Had it started raining yet at that point?
No, it hadn't. I was a little worried that it was going to rain, but I think we'll be all right. We have one ordered up. It's going to take a day or 2 to come up.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not.
That takes a day or 2 to give me a window for my truck.
I mean, as long as they have it in stock in Anchorage, I think we could get it up here pretty quick. That's not bad. We have one flight a day that comes in on the jet. So we used to have 2 flights a day.
We heard about that. They got it back to during COVID, and they just haven't started it back up yet.
Well, they changed their route.
Oh.
So they used to go to the oil patch in Dead Horse, and then make their way here, and so they had 2 flights, and it was, I mean,
both flights did that, or did one come?
Both of them did that. Oh no, you're right. One of them did that.
Okay.
So the other one went to Fairbanks.
Oh.
No.
So they used to have a route from, in the morning it was the Anchorage, Dead Horse, Barrow back to Anchorage, and then the second flight was Anchorage, Fairbanks, Barrow.
Okay.
So, but you were able to, you had 2 flights a day. I mean, it was a good business decision on their part, because there's a small market up here. It's not very big. The big market is the cargo, and they had these combis that would be half of the plane was freight and the half of the other plane was passenger plane. And these were the 737s.
Oh, nice. So got some space.
Oh yeah, they had some space, and that was their milk run. And
who else doing the traveling now that there's a round trip every day?
Who's all traveling now?
Yeah.
Well, our plane up was full.
Everybody. We're seeing a diverse population. All kinds of people are going up. It's good. People are starting to get around.
But it's not good when a bunch of politicians show up.
Yeah, a bunch of hot air and that.
Hopes and dreams to get some votes.
Is that what was in the lobby? I'm sorry, is that who was in the lobby? I shouldn't say is that what was in the lobby.
No, you can say what.
Okay, I mean,
They're politicians. They're completely their what's.
Yeah.
Regardless of what side you're on, nobody's ever happy with anything.
Yeah, that's true. So.
They're never for us. They're for themselves.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight.
I just know trying to walk through the door, it was like, okay, you're all looking straight at me. I'm walking this direction. Somebody has to move.
Well, that explains the discussion about ancient chats, which allows you to handle next week.
Okay.
Like, that's a weird topic of conversation. Now I know.
Now you know what.
Yeah, this ice it's ready to go. Usually, I mean, not usually, but like it's.
Why is it that it hugs the coastline here?
You have ocean currents, and wind. So when you get whenever we get the right conditions to where the wind comes from the west.
Okay.
And it pushes all the ice up in the shore, and then it's relatively thick. I mean, we're talking about 8 foot thick,
Oh wow.
and multi-year ice. It's grounded to the seabed, and when it's grounded to the seabed, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So
How far out does it go?
so it varies every year. It could be 1 mile, it could be 3 miles. This year was about 3 miles offshore of solid shore fast ice. That's what we call it, shore fast ice. And then the main ice pack is moving out there. You know, whether it's going north, whether it's going south, it's always moving. It's never in one spot. So
How do you get boats out here when this ice is backed up against the shore?
how do you get boats?
Yeah, I mean, like, where is the harbor that the boats go out of?
Oh, there is no harbor. Well, I mean, there's a natural harbor right up here, the lagoon, but you gotta wait until the ice goes out.
Okay, so there's just no.
This is gonna go. It's gonna go any day.
So you can wake up tomorrow and you'll just start seeing it
Yeah.
moving.
Well, we can wake up tomorrow and a chunk of it'll be gone, you know, from the shore, and then there'll be some left here, or it'll be all gone.
And so it's wind and currents, and not because it's colder here right by the shore.
Yeah, it is wind and currents. Yep.
Yeah.
It is cold though in the middle of winter.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like ambient 25 below, average.
That's a little chilly. Even for us in Minnesota, that's
Without wind chill. You add wind chill to that, boy, it is literally about as cold.
So you guys are from
Minneapolis.
Seattle.
Seattle, Georgia. This is like stepping into my freezer. Now it's freaking cold.
We'll get
South
20
Atlanta, Macon.
25 below, but for like a week or two.
And it'll be like an overnight low temperature. It's not like
If we get 35, we're all freezing and dying.
and we're I mean, you know, people were like, "What are you gonna take to wear while you're up there?" And I'm like, "It's gonna be in the 30s and 40s. I'm just gonna take whatever." Like, but it's like no, it's just 30s and 40s.
In 2010, I don't know if you guys remember 2010, maybe in Minnesota you guys did, but there was that Midwest storm where they called it the Arctic blast that came through.
Yeah.
I was actually in Chicago during that time. I was in outside of Chicago, in Normal, Illinois. So
Was it
that
there this year?
no, it wasn't.
Okay.
But it was. There was a ton of snow. All the interstates were shut down.
Yeah, that was not a good one. And it hung around for a bit.
They were snowmobiling in Lakeshore Drive, trying to rescue people. That was pretty crazy. That was nuts. And then I was like, man, screw this. I gotta go home, man. So I was there for work, but they canceled all the meetings because of that storm. And then I went to the airport to O'Hare. Dead. Nobody there. There was absolutely no one there. And then I went to the screens where they have all the 5 screens with all the flights going out. Everything canceled. All but Alaska. I was like, dude, I'm going home. Let's
Like,
go.
this is normal.
Yeah.
Are these are jawbones,
whalebone,
right?
No, these are whalebone skulls.
The skulls.
Yeah.
Now, Are they strategically placed, or this is just where they
No,
bring them up?
This is where they let them. They're trying to. What they do sometimes is try and get them to whiten up a little bit, bleach. And stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Do you get much snow here in town?
No, we don't get a lot. We don't get a whole lot of snow up here.
Uh-huh.
We do get a lot of blowing snow though,
Yeah.
and it accumulates here in town just from all the wind.
It just amazes me because I just expect it to be snowy,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it still snows, but it's not like
It's not like 10 feet.
dude, not even a foot.
Yeah.
yeah, because we'll get
bad.
snowfalls in Minneapolis that are like, a 2-foot snowfall over a weekend.
No, we don't even get that a year.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Something.
Too
But
cold, yeah.
But it's nighttime.
Well, even though
All
there's
the time.
even though there's an ocean here, it's dry.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's a dry place, man.
I was a little surprised by that. I've noticed that.
My ankles appreciate that. They're not swollen.
So this. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
I was just gonna say this is where we dock our boats. This is the natural harbor,
Oh, okay.
and then there's an opening that goes out through there. It leads to this other lagoon in the back over here, behind these cabins,
Yeah.
and that also leads to the Beaufort Sea. And this side right here is the Chukchi Sea, and it's all the Arctic Ocean. So spring whaling is on the east or the west side, and then fall whaling is done on the east side.
Oh.
And
Because of the migratory routes?
yep, the migratory routes. Yep. And this right here is the old runway for the Navy, for the Naval Arctic Research Laboratory, and then the Dew Line Station, the distant early warning station. But it's
Yeah.
now used for a butchering site for all the whales in the fall time.
Okay. Yeah, I was recognizing the platforms. So they're the same type of platforms they used in World War II
Yeah.
in like France and
Oh,
everything
yeah,
to land
yep.
into the fields.
Yep.
But if you go to France now, they're used as a fence.
Really?
They made them. Yeah, they made them as fencing now.
Interesting.
'Cause, they're like, hey, we can grow stuff on our farms now, rather than landing, not jets, but planes.
Go get the window down.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh Alaskan air. We need to can this
Yeah.
and bring it down to lower 48.
Can it and sell it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Minnesota's got all the wildfire smoke from Canada right now, so.
I believe we are the second worst air pollution in the world right
That's
Really?
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
now.
great.
That's not the title I wanted.
Oh.
But I don't mind it since we're not there.
Yeah. So these are seasonal.
Yeah, this is
lots.
so this is all private land.
Okay.
Anything further from basically the big store stop in town this way is all UIC lands. It's all private
Okay.
corporation lands, and all these cabins are summer camps. This is where they dry out all their seal meat, fish, and just camp out. It's also a historical site. So if you look back over here to the right, you'll see these mounds.
Yeah.
Those mounds are remnants of old sod houses,
Okay.
and I mean it's thousands of years old. This location.
That's pretty neat. I bet you this place doesn't smell that great in the sun, during all that time.
It doesn't always.
Everything just kind of drying out.
Yeah, yeah. There's some people that come out here once in a while. I mean, like they come out, after it warms up a bit, dries out. So that's where we're going, right up there. yesterday was so busy out here. It was because it was so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was beautiful weather yesterday, and the whole town was out and about. And there, we ran into, I would say, almost 24 seal hunters out there. Here we have some palm trees right here. Check these out.
Oh, nice.
And I like those palm trees.
Yeah, those are really nice palm trees.
You know, it's coastal. That makes sense.
Made out of baleen. That's what you call ibu. That's some just ice buildup
Yeah. That just pops. Yeah.
from the wind because the wind is blowing east, and you know, it pushes up the ice.
Keep these roads pretty nice.
Yeah, that by the cabins there was actually there was a road right there last year during the summer, and it was, I mean, this whole area was well maintained. Last summer, last fall, we had a major surf advisory,
Yeah.
and it was during, I don't know if you guys seen that there was a typhoon that blew right through southwest Alaska.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we were able to feel that all the way up here, and the surf was just it was so big that, I mean, it blew out some of those that road. So right where the Top of the World Hotel where you guys are at, if you look towards the other side of town, that main road right there, that was all underwater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was mostly underwater right there. That road was pretty much out for a number of weeks until they were able to get some funding to fix it.
I think it's intriguing that there's hardly any tidal happening.
Yeah, there's relatively none.
Yeah.
But we do get the surf by when the ice goes away, the high sea starts coming around when the wind comes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
you have 12, 8, 12, 13 foot
Wind
seas.
waves.
Yep. And it just pounds the beach pretty good. Fall time when there's no ice out here, we go day trips for fall whaling, and we use like 24 to 28 foot boats. I was telling you a little bit ago, right?
Yeah.
And this is the route we take to go on the fall hunting grounds back over here, and we go about 1 to 2 miles right past that point, or 1 to 20 miles right past that point over there. And it's such a on that side of the point in the fall time, we get a krill trap. It's a major krill trap because you have the ocean currents coming this way. Oh, there's a bear right there. No, where? I think that's a bear. I think. Oh yeah, he's passed out.
Is that black dot?
Yeah, that black dot right there.
Thank you.
You seen it move, huh?
Yeah, I did. That's a polar bear.
Is he moving around? Yeah, he's moving around a little bit. You can see him moving around. So whenever they, like this guy, he's been around a while. I've seen him around over at the other pile, and what they'll do is they'll go eat, and then they'll just go not too far and just lay down and relax.
got their full.
Oh yeah, they don't want to leave the piles. I mean, it's just free food. Plus, this whole area over here, this is all like primo seal hunting.
Okay.
This point is a lot of.
Oh yeah.
He's sitting up.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, he's moving around. There's a lot of activity because you have the two seas that
Yeah.
meet, right? You have the Beaufort Sea and the Chukchi Sea, and they come together. And then I was explaining earlier about the krill trap. So you get the ocean currents going north, and then whenever you get east winds, and then you have the ocean currents from the Beaufort Sea coming towards this point, and then you have this like gyre
Yeah.
that just happens out there, and because you get the east winds coming in, and then it pushes up the currents. And
Like a grizzly or a black bear where you can scare them.
oh, they're scared of us.
Okay.
They're scared of human activity. They'll
Okay.
run.
Well, that's good. At least you got that.
But when you get a bear that's hungry, one of them young hungry bears who is not very experienced at hunting yet, boy, there's no hunger knows no law with those animals, man.
Yeah.
We'll come by and we'll see him again. He should still be there. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Until he's ready for round 2.
Yeah. Because we drove by yesterday, and he was right at this pile over here. He didn't budge. He wasn't moving.
So will they bring a seal into shore then and eat it?
No, they'll eat it out there.
Oh, no, you don't.
And when this ice flows away, where do they go?
They go with the ice.
Oh,
They're marine mammals.
okay. So when they're talking about, the ice caps and stuff like that melting, it really is a big problem for polar bears.
You know,
Or is that not true?
my observation, having lived up here my whole life and having gone hunting, a whaling captain, and just my observation with the bears,
Yeah.
they're a very healthy population. They're a very healthy animal in this area. I couldn't speak for, say, Canada
Yeah.
or anywhere else, but up here in Barrow, I don't see any cause for like alarming concern
Yeah.
with the polar bears. To me, anyways.
And the fishing and ice and all that stuff, it's all normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're harvesting. I mean, the populations are pretty relatively healthy.
That's
You
great.
know, I mean,
It's always good to get that, perspective and not what the news always tells us.
yeah. I'm not sure where they're getting their data from. I mean, it could be Canada, it could be somewhere else. But in this area, I mean, and we'll be vocal about it.
Yeah.
We have our own. So with the local municipality, we have our own wildlife department, and they do all their studies locally.
Locally. Where it matters.
And we had to fight for our right to keep our traditions, our whaling rights, just our way of life.
Yeah.
And we used the local municipality to basically beat them at their own game through scientific research, using scientists, and collecting our own data to show that the whale population
Could
is
this be a
not.
seal to the left?
Yeah, that is a seal. Go ahead and take a look if you want to take a look. But we had to really fight for those rights, those whaling rights. And
So you are considered Eskimo?
we're in your path. I'm not gonna get hurt over that. Some folks might find it offensive, but We can see them a lot better. So I had this group, the ones that busted my window, they went out on the afternoon or the morning, 10 o'clock morning, this tour.
Yeah.
And we didn't see anything because it was foggy.
Oh yeah, yesterday morning was stupid foggy.
Yeah, it was thick. We couldn't see a whole lot. We couldn't see right past, right over here. We couldn't see. I was like, man, I mean, I can't do nothing about that. You know, these are the conditions right now. And I don't do the polar bear tour. I do the Point Barrow tour.
Right.
So, like, you know, if you see a polar bear, that's a bonus. And they were real upset. And they're Spain, and so I was like, I mean, if you guys want to go again, we'll go do the. Oh, there's another one right there. Look at that, right in front of us.
Oh, crap. Yes, he is.
And
Hey, polar bear, polar bear, polar bear.
yeah. See if we get his head up.
Here we have a seal. Which again, I've never seen in the wild, so this is really cool.
There's his head.
Yeah. So then would they be going to the blubber pile also?
No, not these guys.
No. He's just up for a hangout?
He's waiting to be.
Did you say he's waiting to be eaten?
Well, you know, he's living his life.
Until a polar bear pops up
Yeah.
from underneath him and...
Yep. Yeah, we'll go a little bit further. I mean, if you look off in the distance, there's a lot more seals.
Okay.
There's a lot more seals. Right up over here, there's...
All that black is seals?
No. Once you'll start to see them pop up.
Okay. So you got one guy there, one guy there. You got the other guy back there.
3.
This is our third. This is amazing.
So yeah,
Wrong polar bear. Okay.
here, let's kind of go down on the lower side so we can try to make it sound. Is he looking this way?
Yeah. No, he's walking away. Holy shit. I mean, he's like...
He's a big boy.
Yeah, that's when you realize how big it is when you're this far away.
We might see some action trying to hunt seals. Anybody want to? We can get out right here if y'all want.
We can get out.
Yep. You guys can get out if you want.
Alright, so here we are, northernmost point of the United States of America, and there's a polar bear hanging out with us.
He's going for those seals. I think he might be doing that. Try this. This is amazing.
What are those normally sell for?
I wouldn't know without seeing it. I mean, you got to factor in the quality of it too. So I wouldn't know without seeing it. Yeah.
Actually. I know he wanted to sell it, but there's no way I could get that home.
Is he looking this way?
Yeah. No, he's walking away. Alright, so we are technically at the northernmost point of Alaska and of the United States of America. We have seen 3 polar bears, countless number of seals, lots of whale carcasses, lots of pebble hills, whee! Some driftwood, starting to rain. Now I'm walking up towards the water. You see the water, the ice, the fog. The Arctic Ocean. Simply amazing. We stepped foot, put our freezing hand in the Arctic Ocean. Absolutely disgraceful. Freaking cold.